Mike Waring here for the Tiger Sports Network, and today we are joined by the new head coach of the Wittenberg men's lacrosse program, Coach J. Owen. How you doing today, Coach?
Doing great. Glad to be here. Glad to be at Wittenberg.
So you're obviously new to the program. You've been here since September. How have the first couple of months been here at Wittenberg?
They've been very good, actually. The campus is very welcoming. The people here are very nice. They've welcomed my family. The alumni have reached out and been very supportive, making sure everything's okay. The players have been really great. They helped us move in. We had a full moving truck and it was empty in 45 minutes. I think it might be a world record, but so everybody's been really good. The staff here has been very welcoming, and they've made the transition for me and my family very easy.
That's great to hear. So why don't you tell, I know we talked a little bit before the interview, why don't you tell everybody else your coaching background?
I come from Salisbury University. I was a player and a coach there. I played for 4 years, and I coached for, I guess, full-time for 15 years almost, and I've kind of been doing it part-time the last few years. Since I had my 4-year-old twins, I wanted to keep my wife sane, so I had to give up my part-time coaching job to help out her a little bit more. And then I've been looking for a head coaching opportunity, and was fortunate enough to land this one at Wittenberg, and I couldn't be happier.
So what would you say your philosophy would be, or what you're trying to get out of your players?
Well, I believe in an up-tempo kind of style. We're going to shoot the ball probably 45 times a game. We're going to have a quick sliding defense, slide and recover defense, so we're playing pretty fast. Practices are really fast-paced. What that does, I think it gives us an opportunity to, not a lot of teams play that way, so it's a different style to prepare for, but it's also a lot of fun. Practice has got to be fun on a daily basis, so guys want to come and they enjoy practice and they're working hard and they're getting better. So that's kind of what we're trying to do on the lacrosse field.
Okay, so you look at the NCAC, and last year you had Ohio Wesleyan that won the conference. They had Denison, who came in second. They have new programs like Hiram and DePaul and the Wabash coming up. We were like middle of the pack last year. So what are your thoughts on like the NCAC lacrosse scene?
As a whole, I mean, with Ohio Wesleyan and Denison, they've been around for a long time. We played them numerous times. I played Ohio Wesleyan when I was at Salisbury 4 years as a player. Played them every year I was coaching. We often played Denison in the NCAA tournament. So there's a lot of tradition and history with those programs. And I think Wittenberg's had some recent success, as well as Kenyon and Worcester. So those middle-of-the-road kind of teams are elevating their games, and then we're adding a lot of new programs that have good facilities and good athletic tradition, like DePaul, like Wabash, that I think will be competitive. So I think they're going to raise the bar of the whole conference nationally. So
what would you say a couple of the goals going into the season would be?
I think, first and foremost, we want to compete every day in practice. We want to get better, and then we want to compete in every game. I think those are the two main things. I think we are good enough to compete for the NCAC tournament spot, and hopefully we can compete to win that, so we can get an automatic qualifier for the NCAA tournament. But first and foremost, we got to get better every day in practice, and then hopefully we're competing in every game, and I think the rest can fall into place.
So kind of diving into the roster now, who are you guys looking for leadership to come from this year?
Well, we have 3 captains. They're some of the best leaders I've been around. Jordan Shoger is a senior attackman. Jack Bornhoffen's a senior midi, and then Nick Briginti is a junior defenseman for us, and they've been great, providing great leadership. They kept our guys going in the off season, so we came in pretty fit. I was real happy with where we're fitness-wise coming into the season, and they're stepping up and keeping people in order in practice and off the field as well.
So before the interview, we were talking about where you came from, Salisbury, and you mentioned that you won 7 national championships, 5 as a player, 5 as a coach, 2 as a player. So Wittenberg is kind of a school that has its own traditions in many other sports and things of that nature. So how do you look to carry the tradition on here at Wittenberg?
Again, I think it comes down to competing every day. There's the bar is set pretty high. You're a football player, and we're the all-time winningest football program in Division III. We're the all-time winningest men's basketball program. Our women's volleyball teams won a national championship The golf team is very competitive, so there's I like that environment. Obviously, I came from that environment. Was fortunate to be part of a lot of successful programs, and I want the lacrosse program. Hopefully, we can get it to that level. I think when people come here, they think about not only academic excellence but athletic excellence, and we want to be part of that. We want to be mentioned with the football team and the basketball team and the volleyball team and those programs.
So there you have it. That's the new men's lacrosse coach, Jay Owen. Stay tuned at Tiger Sports Network for all the broadcasting of live events, press releases, and all that kind of stuff, even more interviews. So for Coach Jay Owen, I'm Mike Waring. Tiger up.